Today we're doing something a little bit different. So this is automation. Unlike Car Mechanic Simulator and all the other 1,000 car games, what we're gonna do is blow up engines over here. We're gonna strap on like a massive turbo to this thing and just see how strong this 2-liter inline 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, actually count from the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2-liter motor can handle. So basically, let me just tell you guys a secret. I'm trying to like get it as close to the engine in my car as possible. So obviously this engine as is just super slow. So let's quickly have a look at it. So currently, oh yeah, let me just show you guys. We can actually like dyno this thing. It's a bit soft. It's a bit soft because we haven't upgraded the exhaust. The exhaust is restrictive and all of that stuff. Basically, you guys can see we're 77 kilowatt, 183 newton meters of torque. Let me just take a photo of this. It's good to have like a before and after idea of how everything is, you know? So basically, as you guys can see, this tab over here, let's actually just go back over here. This tab over here, everything is green, which means it's good. This one is not so good, so they say basically above 4,600 RPMs, we will get some crank damage. But anyway, this was just basic me quickly trying to like set everything up and trying to do everything and get it ready for the video. So do not mind this at all. We will be fixing it and we're gonna do everything step by step. So let's quickly start from the start. So I've got no idea how long this video is gonna be. It might be a bit longer than me and you were hoping for, but we'll try our best to keep it not too long. So let's quickly start from the block. So the beginning, and it's the block. So the engine is an inline 4. You can have an inline 5, inline 6. Then we've got a cast iron material block. So cast iron is the strongest. You can see aluminium is lighter, but it's more expensive and heavier. No, more expensive and is not as strong. Prestige production units to cast iron refractory add-on. This one weighs even less. Unless magnesium. Alright, so let's actually go and make the block a magnesium block. I mean, like material cost, production units, engineering time, all of that, we don't care about that stuff. Alright, so this is the what do you call it? The diameter of our pistons, and this is the total height of our piston over here. So we're dual overhead cam with 4 valves, and let's see, how is this? Material cost, production cost, tool, engineering time. Let's go to ALSI. I think it is ASAI. I'm not sure. Anyway, and then we can also bump up the quality if we want. So by bumping up the quality of all of our things is going to make the engine much stronger. I think what we're going to do is we'll come back to that. We don't want to put like all the best stuff in the car, and then as soon as the car, well, in the engine, and then basically the video is done in 5 minutes. We just want to play around and get a feel of this game. This game is also new to me. So we're gonna go with a cast iron crank. What we're gonna do is let's actually upgrade the crank to a billet crank. Now we know it's not gonna give us any problems. And then let's also go to our balancers. Okay, let's actually keep it at cast iron. I want to see. So even my car has balance shafts. Oh, there we go. See, it's fixed now. So basically, the balance shaft just helps to keep your engine balanced. So let's say when you do actually drive, your engine doesn't tend to shake to the left and to the right as the piston is moving like up and down, and your flywheel and everything is turning. So you've got a lot of movement. So by having the balancing shafts, it actually like counterweighs the movements. So let's say when your engine is going to the right, the balancing shaft is going to the left, and etc. and etc. So that we have sorted already, and let's quickly see. Our power before was 77.5 kilowatts. So by adding the balancing shafts, it actually reduced power, but it helps so much more with the engine. All right, so let's quickly carry on. So this is the kilograms. This is the quality of the balancing shafts. We can actually just bump that all the okay. Let's actually leave that pretty low for now. Let's just be realistic when we upgrade this engine. So here is our compression is at 88.6. We can actually like bump it up. So as you guys can see, as we're taking it up, our kilowatt is also going up a little bit. Where is, oh, you see, actually it went too high there now. 90.1, 80.4. There, so 10.9 is probably going to be the best compression. And then this is the cam profile. We can actually like bump it up a little bit. It's damaging the torque a little bit, but it's increasing the power quite a lot. Okay, let's keep it. Oh, oops, let's keep it at 55. 1, 2, 3. So this is the springs and lifters. We don't have to upgrade it now. Basically, let's actually make it softer. If we make it softer, it gets a bit more kilowatt, but we'll get valve float. So we'll talk about that soon. So we're gonna make a variable valve timing and variable valve lift, and we'll adjust these things a little bit later. So let's actually bump up the RPMs a little bit. As you guys can see, the power doesn't really gain as much. Let's go for 6,000. 6,000 RPM. Now it's just starting to drop off. Okay, and that's dropping off really bad. As you guys can even see at 6.5, our valve float, pistons, conrods, everything is not doing as good. So let's actually just drop it back down to 6. Okay, so let's go for a turbo. Let's actually drop in a turbo. Let's quickly have a look how it looks like. So there's our intercooler and then our turbo, massive intercooler. Let's quickly go back so we can actually reduce the intercooler size. Now it's a teeny weeny one, a little teeny weeny one. So here we've got, oh my word. So basically all of this is just bonkers. All right, so over here we're making 105 kilowatt. So we're just gonna say custom. Can I go to custom? No. Okay, it's fine. So it's a turbocharger with 1 turbo, and we're gonna say it has a smart boost system. And here it says compressor surge has damaged the turbo. Try using a larger turbine. Oh, okay, yeah, it's because I'm still busy with it. Damn it. I have to like reset freaking everything here. And then over here, okay, so we got some figures back. So basically what we're increasing now is the exducer. So let's keep on bumping it up. We can stop at like 70 for now. There we go. We can start increase the inducer. It's not doing too many wonders. It's basically at max. Let's actually leave it at 65 for now. And then this is the AR ratio. It's not doing any difference. What we can do is we can start bumping up the boost a little bit. We're at 0.3 bar. You guys can see the power is actually increasing. Let's see. So already the headers is starting to run hot, and the intercooler and the turbines, they're not doing so good. So what we can do is let's actually go to the fueling. We can run a little bit richer to try and cool it down. We can actually even increase the fuel a little bit. Let's leave it at 70. So this is the manifold injection, direct injection. So we're gonna go per cylinder. And then this is the carbon size. We can go, this is the intake manifold, right? So we can go to race. Let's see how it looks like. Oh wow, that actually looks pretty cool. Kind of like that. Look at this massive turbo. The turbo is almost as big as the engine. That's my kind of turbo. So this is the manifold size. If we increase it, it's increasing the flow. Is it cooling it down though? It should cool it down a little bit. What happened here? Unsure. Okay, so the airflow here is better, and that means the temperature should drop. We can actually just like bump that up all the way. So we're at 95 Ron, 9800. Is that like the highest one? Seems like it. Okay, so this is also the ignition map, so we can advance it. So there's 196, 192. Okay, we can advance it to 5. So far, everything looks good. Okay, this is a little bit dark. I don't know if this is basically too bad. The pistons experience a high torque load. Consider using stronger pistons or lowering, okay? So here is the exhaust as well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to a tubular race headers. So basically we upgraded these headers over here. Let me show you. These were the basic ones, very, very poor. We got the medium ones and we got the race ones. All right, so we can also adjust the header size. As you guys can see, it's 588, which is actually running really cold. Yeah, that's kind of cold. And then we'll say no bypass valves. We're gonna bump up the exhaust diameter to, let's do it 76 for now. And we're not gonna put in any catalytic converters, mufflers, second mufflers, and we can actually just bump up the quality all the way. All right, so let's quickly, before we do anything else, let's quickly dyno this motor. That's looking pretty good though. That's looking really good. Let's dyno it quick. Oh wow, V8. Okay, that was pretty good. I must say, one thing I like is this flat torque over here. Oh gosh, look at our con rods and our pistons. It actually went red there. So that means we are taking some piston and con rod damage. Even our crank there also took some damage. That means we must up the... Okay, we'll do that now. Let's quickly go back to our engine. So we're gonna go billet steel. Okay, now we should not have crank problems. We're gonna go lightweight titanium ones, and then lightweight forged ones, and there's our balance shaft. So what we're gonna do now is let's quickly just have a look. Now it doesn't have any damage anywhere, which is good because that means we can up the boost now. Let's up it like to 2 bar. Let's see if it can handle what. Okay, there's a problem there. Failure due to valve float. Okay, so we're having valve float at 2 bar. So what we can do is, where is my cams? Here it is. So we've got springs and lifters. We can make it a little bit stiffer. There. Is it gone now? And then also let's take the RPM limit up to 6.5. So there's still some damage there. We can make it even stiffer. Let's take it up to 7,000 RPMs. We can make it stiffer. 55. Alright, so we're at 362 kilowatts already. That is insane. We literally 7, 14, 21, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. We upped the power by 5 times already. And we're having some knocking. Sorry, that was very loud. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the volume on the recording down a little bit because that was very hot. Did you guys see how red the exhaust headers was? Goodness. Okay, so we saw a lot of problems, right? So as you guys can see here from the get-go, the pistons were not good at all. I wanna see. Okay, here we can see the pistons were not good, and we're also experiencing some knocking. What we can do is let's run a little bit richer. Let's try 75. Also, I think why the pistons is getting red is because it's just very hot. So let's actually go to ethanol compressed. Let's run methanol. Is 136 the highest? Yeah, methanol 136 is the highest. What's going on here? Piston failure due to excessive torque. Oh, the torque just shot through the roof. If we go ethanol, will it be a bit better? And then 129. Run. There we go. So yours is a little bit better though. The pistons is still hot. What we can do is let's actually just withdraw the timing a little bit. Let's see now. It's still not so good. So what we can do is we do have a little intercooler on. I'm just trying to see. Indicates piston stress caused by high torque, lowering reliability. Alright, because I don't want to take the turbo down. Who wants to take the turbo down? Okay, so let's actually take this one up to 75. And then this one we're gonna drop it to 65. There we go. And then this 415, and as soon as we take it more up, the engine is gonna break because of all the boost. All right, so let's quickly go to the block. We're gonna quickly run through everything from the start again. So we're gonna take the quality all the way up. So the block is very good now. The block is fine. Inline for magnesium, the family capacity is good. Dual overhead cam, 4 cylinders, ALSI. We're gonna go over to billet, lightweight, balance shaft. This is the balancing mass. Let's actually take the quality up. There we go. Okay, we took the quality up. The piston is fine now. So that basically means we can go and up the RPMs now. Up it, up. 8,000 RPMs. What? We're already at 503 kilowatt. 8.5. So here we're starting to drop off drastically. All right. So what we can do is, what is this? This is the cam. Okay, so as you guys can see, we're starting to get knocking. Basically, they say the engine loses a lot of performance due to severely retarded timing. Consider using richer fuel maps. Why do they say retarded timing? Due to several retarded timing. Oh, they're just talking about in general. All right, so they say we must use richer maps. We can also do this. Is it gonna help? I Can't see. Compressor's getting hot, but it's still fine. Turbine is kind of overheating here. The knocking is still fine though. I mean, we can, if we really want to, run a little bit of reacher. Ethanol, and if we go to methanol quick, 575, 495. This is ethanol. 106, 129 there, 497. And if we go to methanol, we can go 100, so it's 575. All right, so everything looks here, doesn't look so good now. Let's quickly just do a dyno pull. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. I never even looked at how much PSI boost that was. Let's see if they say over here. Emissions is bad, octane is high, fuel economy is not good, severe cost, reliability. They don't say the boost. Damn it, son, that would have been so cool. All right, so let's quickly go from the start. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna push this engine and see basically how much power we get out of it. So this is the flow, this is the stress. Okay, so bullet, bloop, bloop, bloop. Let's quickly see if we up the kilograms. We're gonna put it like at 5 kilograms. I mean, the engine is making a lot of power now. I just wanna see. Okay, never mind. 5 kilograms is fine. It's a bit overkill though, but it's fine. So let's quickly go to the next tab, which is over here. So this is the compression. Oh, we never worked on the compression. We're gonna freaking drop this compression. 5. I just want to show you guys. Look quickly. It's gonna detonate now. Look quickly. It's 574 kilowatt. As soon as we drop it, the power drops dramatically, and everyone's like, "No, the power!" No, don't worry about that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna up the boost. Oh wow! When we up the boost just there, it just like hell no. What broke? Valve float. Oh, we're having valve float. All right, so what we'll do is we'll quickly go over here. We'll stiffen it up to like 70. Okay, now let's try to pick up the boost now. All right, destroyed again. Turbo has failed and exploded. Piston failed due. I wonder, let's actually keep it like this. Let's quickly do a test and see what happens. Oh. I mean, it breaks straight away. It didn't even do anything. It just... Okay, so the piston, so let's see. A piston has failed due to excessive torque load. Try using stronger pistons. All right, so let's quickly go back over here. Where were we? Okay, so this is what we did. We actually like bumped up the boost. 2 bar, 531. Okay, so ball bearing, variable, smart, turbocharger. The intercooler is at max. Okay, so I wonder if we actually make it a bit smaller. Wow, as soon as we made it smaller, it's like, no. What if we make it bigger? 80. 85. All right, and then if we increase this to 75, okay. If we up the boost. Okay, so the pistons are starting to get hot now. Where is that? Basically here, as soon as the torque kicks in, it's getting hot. We bump this up to 90. Let's see. It's a horrible torque curve though. And then the power is max at 640. We're trying to see like how much power we can get out of this car. Oh, they're right there. Piston said goodbye. 2.75 bar. All right, let's quickly have a look here. Everything is fine. Balancing mass is good. So we can actually lower the compression again. And then this will also cool down the piston, as you guys can see, low. So this is the cam profile. We can raise it up. I don't know how much is really... Oh, it's already at max. Okay, and then this is the springs and lifter. We can actually drop it and get a little bit more. No, we're getting less power. Usually it takes like friction off, so it should help a little bit. Yeah, let's leave it at 75. There we go. Variable valve lift. Oh, it's the furthest we can drop it. 912, 923. So this is basically helping us a little bit of high-end power and kind of like what do you call it? Yeah, hopefully some earlier torque, because our car kicks in very late because of the big turbo. Variable valve lift 911. I think this will actually help a little bit. It will just smoothen out the basically, it seems like it's just smoothens out the actual pull. 674. Like that looks very horrible. 651. Okay, that's very bad. Let's actually drop it a little bit. Let's increase it until there we go. So now it comes in nice and smoothly. The RPM limit is at 85. I don't think we should increase it anymore. We're basically just gonna lose some power now. And let's take the quality up. Okay, so the piston is very hot. We're at 688 kilowatts. That is insane, Jarvis. Okay, turbocharger, 1 turbo smart, at its best, variable twin scroll. Ooh. If we do this, 669, 680. Obviously, we're gonna go for the variable geometry one. Let's see if we can up the boost. 689.5. What happened here? Was it the piston though? 680, almost 1,000 Newton meters. That's crazy. And then let's take the quality up. Oh my gosh! As soon as we took the quality up, there we go. Oh my word! 2.7 bar, and the piston is like, I'm out of here. 720 kilowatts. Okay. If we go to the fuel system, per cylinder, race, at its largest, we're running methanol, ignition timing. 720. Let's see how far we can push it. Why is it not doing anything? We can also increase the quality, I think. Oh wait, let's put this one back at 0. Or over here, it's fine. I wonder why I did that. 0 plus 1. Let's put this one on 0 quick. Alright, and then if we plus 1, it just destroys. Piston failed due to excessive torque. Yeah, like for excessive torque, there's basically like nothing we can do than take torque out, you know? So let's quickly go and dyno it. Let's just quickly hear how it sounds and performs. Oh, that's a lot of power. Okay, let's quickly have a look. So the pistons, as you guys can see, the flow bench, everything is good. It's the pistons that's the problem. The pistons. What I can try to do is let's try to run a bit richer. So it loses a little bit of power. 8100. Where were we before we lost power? I just want like there, 722. And then I just want to have a look here. So how much was our piston? 92. If we take it all the way up, it goes to 81. It's a little bit more reliable. And then for our ignition table, let's go to 3719. Let's quickly go and test it out. Okay, so basically, I literally saw when the torque is at its highest, that's when it's taking the most problems. What we can do is just actually increase the exhaust size. I don't think it's gonna help in any way though. Fuel. Can't believe. As soon 744 kilowatt hours because we increased the exhaust diameter. 102. Let's see if it did anything. 744. Now it's fine. It's where it was. Per cylinder, race, methanol, ignition timing. Let's go see now, 744. All right, so this is, yeah, we don't care about this. This is like block paint and the valve cover bolts. Oh, we can paint that. Let's quickly go. Where's the valve cover trim? Paint red. How do we do that? Red, very, very red. Reset paint. No, disagree. Do we click paint, or is there something we need to do? I'm not sure. Okay, anyway, let's quickly go here. So now the car is making 744 kilowatts. Rich, if we take the quality up, 746 of a year. Production units, engineering time. So methanol, I'm not happy with this piston though. So it looks like 746 kilowatts is probably going to be one of the strongest we can have got. So that's basically times 10. Because let me quickly look at my phone. I took a photo of that. So before our kilowatts was 77, we're basically at 740 now. So it's almost times 10. And we had 183 newton meters. We're at 900. So that's basically times 7, I think. Not bad at all. Okay, let's just look if there's any room for improvement. Balancing mass. We can actually like drop this. Just want to see something. 146.8. I just want to see if anything in 964, if we drop it, if there's going to be any changes. Okay, the engine reliability is low. Considering the engine has a lot of unutilized octane, using higher compression. Okay, oh yeah, we can drop the compression. Okay, so everything here is fine. We dropped the balancing mass of a year. Oh, our compression is already at minimum. Our cam profile, if we take it up, 693. $964. It's actually not helping. It's actually making the entire car slower. 6964. So over here is, oh wow, that's like basically his best. With torque 71. $64.1. Okay, so now, yeah, basically that's just destroying the car. So it doesn't look like we can get any better from here onwards. So we're gonna leave it. So for the stiffness, we're gonna drop it. We're getting some more power. 743, 741. Okay, we're actually losing power now because of valve float. 0.2.3. There we go. So we're gonna leave it there at 63. All of that is fine. That is fine. This we basically 659, 645, 64, 960.5. All right. The RPM limit. Let's quickly see if we increase it a bit. What happens to it? So 9,000 is still strong. 9.5 it drops. We're gonna leave it at 9,000. The quality is good. As you guys can see here, the pistons are not doing so good. Turbo, smart boost, max intercooler. There we go, there we go. And if we up the boost, the engine just pops straight away. What if we increase this? It's actually putting more stress on the car. 951. We do this, up that. Okay, so there we go. Oops. Okay, 753. Well, I mean, like, we're still getting some power. So basically with these three, we're done. Let's go to our fuel table. Per cylinder, race, manifolds, max. Ignition timing is -5, which is good. Methanol is the highest reach quality. As soon as we bump it up, it goes down. And then going to the exhaust, let's have a look. 150, we're actually losing power there. Why did it do that? Piston is just too hot. So that actually means that we actually get some more torque. 960. So basically 968, 970, 971. So we get more torque as we drop the what do you call it? As we drop the housing size. 753, 127. Okay, we're gonna leave it here. Basically, the piston can't do anymore. Tubular race, catalytic. What if we say high flow? Ooh, it actually brought it down. So that means... Oh, but I see anyway, even though it brought it down, it literally affected the kilowatts so much, because look at that, now it's 748 if we just go to none. Just gotta get the 748. So it goes to 753, so it's actually better. And then this is straight through, none. Straight through and none. Alright. Going to the quality is at max. Going to the engine. So there we go. Basically, this is the best we could have gotten out of this car. That literally destroys. So everything you see now, it means basically it's at max. It can't do anything much more. So let's quickly go over to the engine. This is the final engine product. This is how it looks like. Doesn't look so much different. I mean, like, the intake manifold is different, the intercooler is different, the turbo is different. Did I say the headers is different? So basically there was some improvement. Can we go like, oh, look at the pistons going up and down. Yes, if you guys wondered how it looks like, this is how it looks like. But this is, oh geez, look at the flames. Let's see if it shows here. It doesn't. Anyway, let me just tell you guys that this is wrong. The two pistons doesn't go up at the same time. Let's quickly see. Can we like go into the turbo? There, I saw. There it is. So basically, that's the. There we go. So this is the turbine. No, that's the inlet. So it's got like a small fan here in the front. It's got a bigger one. So it's the exducer and the inducer. So this is basically what we adjusted. This is for the oil line, and then yeah, this is the exhaust housing turbine. Anyway guys, there we go. Let me know what you guys think about this video. It's something totally different. This car made so much power. Let's quickly take it on its last run before it explodes. Well, that that piston was not happy. But anyway, 753 kilowatts, 966 newton meters of torque. Anyway, guys, we're gonna drop this video right over here. Let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed it, and if you'd love to see more, where we can go to like inline sixes, boxer engines, and V8s, and ooh, that can be pretty fun. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see all of you legends in my next video. But for now, stay with me. Peace out.